Being yourself is the ultimate self-love. And too many people are concerned in the strategies like, how do I love myself more? The easy answer is to be yourself. You have so much love for yourself that you don't have a problem with showing yourself fully, to really represent yourself and how you're feeling in that particular moment. And there's a lot of vulnerability that comes with that. You're afraid that if you show your true self, that people are going to run away. And you tell yourself that if they run away when I really show myself fully, that's okay. It's good. They did you a favor. Like, fuck off. It's fine. What's next? And this actually was inspired by someone I just got off a call with. And this person is amazing. They are helping people in their audience with confidence and how to get your goals and do different things with your life. And we started talking about what's attractive. What's attractive to me as a person. And to me, honestly, I love anybody who's not afraid to be themselves fully. And if that means that they're a little bit quirky, they do weird things, honestly, we're all freaking weird. We are all extremely strange. And I think a lot of the times we try to contort ourselves in these types of beings, like we put on different masks because we think that's what people want to see from us. And actually, the reality is we just need to be ourselves. Now, this is probably the best and worst advice that anyone could give you is to be yourself, because you probably heard it a lot of times from your mom or from your teacher or someone who's older. Yeah, just be yourself, honey. It's okay. And the problem is nobody knows how to do that because you've spent so much time of your life trying to be someone that you're not because you think that's what people want to see. So a couple of things to keep in mind. When you feel like saying something, just actually say it. Say it. If you're something, if you're feeling nervous, just say it. If you're feeling concerned, just say it. If you want to have a conversation with someone and you lead with the thing that you're most insecure about, you don't talk about random shit. You don't talk about, the weather when you want to talk about this particular thing. Just lead with that and get comfortable with doing that. Get comfortable with speaking what's on your mind. Get comfortable with leading with honesty and thing that you're the most insecure about. That's one thing. The second thing is just, it's just practice. It's the more you do it, the easier it's going to get. So really getting into the mindset of that yes, you could say a lot of self-affirmation and you could look in the mirror and tell yourself that you're beautiful and all the things that you're grateful for yourself. And at the same time, it's really practicing it. It's actually doing it. When you feel you want to say something, you just come out and say it. And that is the ultimate self-love. You're giving yourself so much love that you honor yourself to be yourself in every single moment. Are there going to be hiccups? Yes. Is it going to feel uncomfortable in the beginning? Yes. Are people going to run away? Yes. And that's okay. You're learning. All right. At this point, I'm going to go over to chat and see what you guys have got. And if you want to join me live as well, I am going to paste the link so that way you guys could come in. Oh man, I'm still having issues with this Google Hangout trying to figure out how to go back and forth. I apologize, guys. I will be very. Oh no! Look what I'm doing. See, this is all live. This is what's exciting about this. It's live, and lots of things can go wrong in that. So let me see who's here. So sorry, guys. Okay, cool. All right. So we have Tommy T is saying hello. Meeting someone who truly is authentic and confidence is so attractive because almost everyone is taught to be fake. I'm a living testament to this, Lily. Yeah, it is absolutely true. And it's actually very attractive because it's not very common either. You don't come across a lot of people who are 100% themselves. And I'm not saying that people are out there to be fake. It's just people don't know any better, and that's okay too. It's we're all learning, and I always say authenticity is a practice. It's not something we're born with. I don't think there's certain people. I mean, yes, we are born with it because we're born into it, and then we. Anyways, that's not the point that I'm trying to make. I'm rambling. What I'm trying to say is this. Not everybody that you see who's authentic is just like, this person's more authentic than that person. It's not. It's a practice. You make the decision that you are going to honor yourself and show up as yourself every single time. And it's not easy to do because you've taught differently all your life. The more you do it, the easier it's going to get. But it is a practice. It means that you have to do it every single day. And the moment you feel like you're trying to pretend like someone you're not to impress someone else is when you need to really go back into being authentic again and just saying what's on your mind. And not everybody's gonna like it, but that's okay. And they're not the right person for you anyway. Okay, so there's no link. Oh geez. Okay, sorry, Tommy. Okay, so let me put the link. Let me put the link on there. Okay, let me put the link. So for those of you who are watching as well, I come on Coach's Corner every single day, morning for me, evening for you guys. I put a link there as well so you could join me live. And the purpose of you joining me live is that I want to be able to answer a question for you. If there's something that you are concerned with, I want to answer that question. Or if there's something that you want to share, that's fine too. I want to keep it very engaging, and I want to keep it very, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't even know. I just want to keep it very engaging. Hello, Tommy T. Nice to see you.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. You're going back and forth, but that's all good.
All right.
You've disappeared now. All right, cool. You're there.
Am I back?
Yes. So if you continue talking, the screen is going to be on you.
Shit. Sorry. This happened last.
No. I know. No, this is good. You're actually showing up.
Okay.
All right. What do you have to share with us, Tommy?
It's not really a question. I just wanted to have a little input, and since nobody else is on.
Yeah.
Today's day 14. I quit smoking, or I'm quitting smoking. I was supposed to have my last one today, and I broke down and I went and bought another pack. And I think it was because I smoked like 6 at work, and I haven't had one since. So I think I still need to get over smoking at work. But I found, like, learning from you coaching me that being not so hard on myself and forgiving. So I'm trying that route this time as I'm quitting. So, and I feel like it's working, but then again, I just bought myself another pack. So I don't know. I felt like it was the right thing to do, and I'm going to work my way down from this pack. So I think that's how I'm loving myself, is not being so hard on myself. And that allows me to show up and be authentic, you know?
Yeah. I love it. I'm trying not to say anything because every time I start to talk, the screen goes to me, and I wanted the screen to be on you. That's why I wasn't saying anything. Yeah. So here's the thing. I used to be very hard on myself, and it actually does the reverse. So you end up burning yourself out. If there's a goal that you want to get at, and you are, for whatever reason, things are not working out for you, we end up being really hard on ourselves. It actually does more harm than good. This is how I look at it. Think about someone you really love, whether if it's your child, whether if it's your spouse, your partner, whoever, and think about them. And if they are trying to achieve a goal and they don't end up doing it for whatever reason, how would you speak to them? Would you speak to them in the same tone as you would speak to yourself? And if you did, how would that person react? And a lot of the times, the answer is, imagine the person you love the most in the world, someone you care so much about, and they're trying to reach their goal. I would never, ever say, well, why didn't you do this? You're a piece of shit for not doing this. But yet we speak to ourselves that way.
Yeah.
And if we spoke to the person that we really cared about in that way, you're a piece of shit for not achieving your goals, how do you think they're going to feel? Are they going to be closer to their goal, or are they going to be further away from the goal?
Right.
So
I know.
I always put myself through that filter. I imagine the person who I love the most in the world, and I have that person in my mind, and I would never talk to them that way. So why would I ever speak to myself that way? And I know it does more harm than good.
That's a good one. I think I'll use that because I don't even know how I talk to myself because, you know, when you're in that atmosphere for so long, you don't even realize. And no one else can tell you because they can't hear it. So I don't really bash myself anymore so much, but I do. Uh, I procrastinate and I beat myself up for that. I've been learning how to forgive myself a lot faster, you know, and easier lately. But you know, anyway,
You just move on. And that's the thing, I think the procrastination comes from us just beating ourselves up, and then that takes up a lot of time. And then now you're procrastinating further. Meanwhile, to get back on track is just for you to focus on the next step. Just like what is the smallest step I can take? So, for example, for you, what is the next step for you to get back on track?
I guess to sit down and make a video, edit, learn how to edit, and honestly, now that I'm seeing you struggle, it helps me because I'm like Lily's doing it. I just have to start editing. I have to get, a little more serious and schedule my time and
Okay, so that there's a lot there, right? So,
yeah,
what is the actual next step? Is it to
to
sit?
sit in front of the computer
Good.
and load up some files, pick something. I have a few things I could do, and try to do it and do it the best that I can this
Great.
time around.
So there you go. So your next step is to sit. You're already sitting, so that's good. Are you sitting in front of your computer?
Yeah, it will be the other one, but yeah,
Okay. So there you go. And that's how it begins for everybody. I think we
I
have,
know.
we have this gigantic mountain. It's like, oh my God, I gotta do this thing and I gotta do that thing. No, you sit. Like for example, I've been practicing my videos for Unlocking Lily every single day. Like the
Yeah.
first step for me is to freaking sit and set up the tripod, because that is the hardest thing for me to do, because I'm like thinking about all these things I want to talk about, all things I want to say, but I haven't actually even set up my tripod. That is my next step. I need to do that. And then after that, everything kind of flows. So we don't need to go into an existentialist crisis every time we're trying to do something. Focus on the next best thing. That's it. Don't worry about
Yep.
it. Whatever that's for you. All right, cool. All right, Tommy. And you'll get there. Quitting smoking is hard. Coming from someone who has quit smoking in her past too. It's not easy. It's an addiction, but
Yeah.
you will be able to conquer it. I know you will.
Yeah, I just feel like I have better tools this time around,
Mhm.
spiritually and self-confidence wise and everything. And I've, I'm more in tune with what my listening to my intuition. So I really think even though it's taking longer this time, it's going to be permanent because I'm doing it this way, and I've never lived this way before until recently, anyway. So it's all new, but
Yeah.
I think the habit turning and trying to form new habits, it all comes easier when you don't fight it, when when you let it go, when
Yeah.
you recognize it and don't push it. You know what I mean?
I
It
know.
seems to be working better this time for me because I used to just fight everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
I'm
that
quitting
takes
smoking. I
so much
gotta
time.
fight as much resistance as you put in it as much as it's going to give me back, and then you get nowhere, and I just quit, and I feel like another failure, and I move on. At least this way, I'm able to pick myself up and move on and say, okay, we're not. It's just a setback,
Yeah.
It works for me, or it's
Absolutely.
working.
Good. And you had a minor setback, that's fine. You will get back on track, and no need to beat yourself up. That's it.
Right.
And just
That's it.
keep getting back on track. It's all good.
Keep posting. I do that 1 minute journal on every day, so
Yeah.
that helps me. It's not editing, but at least it's posting something
But
every
also
day.
helps people too. I
Yeah,
think the the consistency of posting, it's for me too, right? It's for two reasons. Number one, the consistency helps you get better in front of the camera if this is something you want to do. And the second thing is it helps people see what your journey is all about.
Right.
So
Yep.
it's good. Keep it up.
Thank you.
All right. I'm gonna hop off air very soon. I'm just gonna see who's there, but I'm gonna go very soon too.
I feel blessed to be able to talk to you today.
Yes.
It's an extra treat. So thank you so much.
You're welcome to come on anytime, Tommy. You know that.
I love you, Lily.
Bye. Take care.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys. Let me see what else you guys got. I was Tommy T over there. And that's the thing. If a lot of you are going through something right now, you're trying to break out of a bad habit, whether it's something as addictive as smoking or something even smaller, just eliminating distraction from your life, is every time that you fall off track, be kind to yourself and have a lot of self-compassion, because beating yourself up only makes things worse and actually takes you a lot longer to get back on track. And you know, having that compassion, self-love for yourself looks very different on many people. Some people a little bit on the softer side, you know, they will tell you you're wonderful, you're beautiful, you're amazing. For me, what works for me is I always tell myself that I deserve to do better. I deserve to have this. I deserve to be better in front of the camera, and I know I could do that. So I'm going to keep on going because I just respect myself and I care about myself so much that I deserve to be there. And that helps me. So it's taking a spin on it, because I used to be the kind of person that used to beat myself up all the time. If I'm not performing at my peak level and something happens, I fall off course, I just like the kind of bullshit that I say to myself is insane. And I flipped that around, I reframed it. I want to work harder because I really care about this and I get to do this. This is amazing. You know, yesterday I was having a meeting with Evan, and he's my mentor. He goes through my progress, he goes through my business, he goes through my videos. And I remember when I first started with him a year ago, I used to be so concerned right before he watches my video because I was so embarrassed. And I was like, oh my God, I have to send him this. And I was like, you know, I get to do this. This is amazing. I get to live in this amazing, amazing place with an amazing man. And I get to have mentorship from one of the most amazing people in the world. I get to go on Coach's Corner and do this for you guys. I get to be a coach. I get to create content that I love. This is amazing. And I want to do better because I deserve it to be better. But it's also an amazing opportunity for me to do all of this. When I'm operating from that place, it's so much better. And I'm so much more motivated, so much more inspired, I have so much more energy than if I get just like, I have to do this thing because I suck and I need to get better. No, it's not. You know, you're already amazing. Everything else is just on top of it. It's all bonus. All right, guys. I am going to get going. Have an amazing day. You guys are awesome. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.